There's Mr. Mandela, Mr. Nelson Mandela, a free man taking his first steps into a new South Africa.
Yes, you know, originally we were enemies. From our point of view, he led an organization which we regarded as a terrorist organization. And they saw themselves as freedom fighters. Of course, all of that had to change. It is not always that simple and easy to change, mental attitudes, mindsets. But eventually it did change. When we had our first meeting in May 1990, after his release, he surprised us by his knowledge of our history. And he gave us an overview of Afrikaner history, of the Anglo-Boer War.
We must clearly demonstrate our goodwill to our white compatriots and convince them by our conduct and arguments that a South Africa without apartheid will be a better home for all.
For him to have left prison after so many years without bitterness, I so often experience this, so often experience his capacity to forgive, and then his will to improve the country, its systems, the poor black people, uplift them, but without damaging the economy of this country. He fully realized that a democratic country like this was not going to be easily established unless there is economic strength.
So help me God.
I think the present government is not true to his legacy. When he was president of this country, everything ran well. Everything was of a high quality. And historically, he played a role of a savior. And as I said before, he was one of the few African leaders who stood up in meetings of African heads of state and said to them, look, you cannot forever blame colonialism. It is gone. As he said to me, Pik, we need each other to succeed. And if that message could again be implanted, could be accepted by the ANC, the country can find solutions. We need, black and white in this country need each other to succeed.